And we are back, y'all. Like, I never left, okay? Anyways, this video is about basically me liking girls now. Me dating girls. So, those of you who know, like, for me, past relationship, I put like, I had like 2 people on my channel when I was dealing with them. They were very toxic, by the way. They were Libras, um, so basically the first toxic relationship, and the first person I put on my YouTube channel, he was very toxic, and it was just like, it just wasn't working. So it got to a point where it started getting physical, something, and I couldn't take it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna fall back slowly. Me and the person is still cool, but we just figured that we should just be friends, and I feel like friends work out. But yeah, like I was saying, it was like abusive and stuff like that. So I just felt like we should just be friends. So we ended up being friends. We still good friends to this day. But the second person I had put on here, the last person I put on my YouTube channel, y'all know who that person is. I actually thought we was gonna get somewhere. Come to find out we didn't. And then it was just this one day, you feel me? We went to get something to eat. Like another day, just a couple waiting up, chilling, vibing. So we went to get food, and before we went to get food, we had a little argument, disagreement on whatever the case is. So after that, it started getting really physical. And I just was just like, I can't do this right now. So I just had flashbacks from the first relationship. So I'm like, I don't want to do this right now. So I didn't even like keep going back and forth. The person got mad because of the fact that I wasn't going back and forth. So being that I didn't go back and forth with the person, they felt as if like I wasn't really caring or whatever the case was. I mean, I guess I'm not gonna keep fighting back and forth for too long for that. So we go get our food, and mind you, he at the time, I'm gonna say A at the time, he crossed the street. Mind you, he's on the phone. Why are you crossing the street? You supposed to be walking with your girlfriend. So I let that slide. I said whatever. So then a guy in the car, he says, "Why, baby?" So me, I'm like, I started laughing. I'm like, hi, like, feel me? So he seen that I actually started talking back to him. So he comes across the street, he gets mad, he furious, he's pissed off at this thing. He wants to take my head off. He wants to violate. You know what I'm saying? All of that. So he's like, get the fuck over here. Like this, second, third, cursing me out in the street. I'm like, oh no, honey. That would have never happened if you would have been paying attention to me. You feel me? Like that would have never happened if you would have been paying attention to me. So he's like, fuck out of here. That's why you over here talking to niggas. First of all, he seen I was alone. I would have did the same thing if I seen a fine ass woman walking by herself. You supposed to be with your joint, not her walking by herself. You across the street on the phone. One, that's a red flag for me. That's a red flag for me. But you crossing the street, that was a red flag alone. Then you got on the phone, that's double the red flag. You know what I'm saying? So then after that, it was just like, okay, whatever. We go in the store, get the food. He's still making back and forth, like, oh, you want to be talking to me? I'm just like, whatever, because you should have been standing next to me. We end up going back to the crib. Girl, I guess to sit down, go wash my hands before I eat or whatever the case is. And when I tell you, girl, go sit down, pull out my food. Mind you, I had Spanish food. I love my Spanish food. Period. Can't get wrong with that. Okay? But I start eating my Spanish food. Mind you, that shit tastes good. I didn't even get to eat the shrimp yet, but I ate some of the rice. So before I could fully even eat, he was outside the room, mind you, because he went to wash his hands after. So he comes in the room, he starts bickering back and forth. He's like, so fuck out of here, all that about, you over here talking to niggas in my face, disrespecting me and shit like that. So I'm like, first of all, nobody was disrespecting you. You should have been walking next to me. So he started getting more rowdy. And bitch, when I tell you this nigga, he left out the room, listen. Oh my God. He was like, you know what? You want to keep playing with me? Because I'm playing with you? Left out the room, bro. Tell me why this nigga came back with a gun. A gun. Bitch, a gun. A gun, bitch. And then the funny part is, he gonna knock my food out of my hand. I'm like, damn, I couldn't even eat yet. What the fuck? Like, so yeah, like I didn't even get to eat my food or nothing. Knocked that shit right out my hand, bro. Dumb tight, mind you. I didn't eat that whole day. That was gonna be my first meal of the day, bro. And knocked the whole shit all over the fucking room. The whole fucking room, bitch. Strength flying everywhere. Everywhere. So nigga come back with the fucking copy. Bitch. I'm like, what you got that for? Like, what? So then, this is where it gets like a little sensitive. So you not ready to hear all of this from me? Turn this off. But anyways, like I said, then gets it on. Then throws me on the bed. Gets on top of me. Points it onto my head. Yeah, that part. I think I'm done with niggas. That's why I'm done, actually. So when niggas be like, oh, no, suck my dick. I'm sorry. I'm not even feeling it no more. Just go about your day. You don't gotta pussy. So yeah. But she threw me on the bed, pointed the gun at me. I started crying. I'm not gonna lie. Like, shed a little tears. And then he was like, oh, you wanna keep playing with me? I'm not playing with you. I'm this night pussy. You're not going nowhere. Started being real toxic and immature. He's older than me. Older than you too, probably. And it's just like, bro, I'm done. Like, it was never that serious. I thought he was gonna Tory Lanez my shit. I really did. I thought he was gonna Megan Thee Stallion me because I was not ready. I wasn't ready. I was like, no. See, this is why I'm done with niggas now. Because y'all take shit too serious. And y'all drag shit. And y'all be the cause of a lot of shit too. And y'all swear y'all be not doing nothing, but y'all do be the ones that's doing shit. And this is exactly why I'm dating females now. Because it's like at this point, niggas is not to be trusted. Seriously. So that's why I said like I got a lot of story times that I could give y'all. Cause God done got me through a lot, y'all, for real. And just by me even telling y'all this, like this is good for me because I need to get shit like this out. You know what I'm saying? Let the world know, like, domestic violence and all of that shit, like, in a relationship is not okay, ladies. Leave. It's not worth it at all, because it's going to be somebody that's going to treat you so much better. Don't rush it, just be patient. Leave. You don't have to tolerate no nigga any bullshit. Or no bitch in her bullshit. Somebody's out there for somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, wrap that up. Don't even throw away the towel. Let them have it. Okay, you got it. You got it. Call me what you want. I'm not gonna. But yeah, wrap it up. Throw away the towel, ladies. I'm just gonna tell y'all that it's not worth it, okay? I love all of y'all. My guys too. Guys, if same for y'all. If y'all lady is doing something to y'all and she shouldn't be doing that, putting her hands on you, wrap that hoe up. Throw her in the garbage. Yeah, I'll hold the garbage for you. Wrap that hoe up. It's not worth it. We only live once. Why waste our time with somebody that don't even care about us? You know what I'm saying? And be patient and God will send you what you need, I'm telling you. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all all. Thank you for supporting me, watching me. I'm going to keep trying, giving y'all some more story time, content, and all of that. I got y'all. I love y'all for real. Like, let's get this money though. Let's get this money though. Peace.